it's week 2 of doing eBay deliveries, sports cards edition. Uh, I'm the graded card guy. I'm Luke. It's me. I got a small stack of stuff that I just got in the mail that we got to open, and then the stack from this week's delivery. And there's some pretty cool stuff. There's some pretty lame stuff too. But let me open my stream up here. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Welcome. Um, so let's start by looking at the fail of the week. We had a big fail this week. What's up, Patrick? Melissa? You're on the phone with scammers right now? Nice. This is my fail of the week. The post office failed me with this delivery. They squished my package. Look at that. That's an epic fail for the post office. So I'm trying to get refunded for this one, although it's not the seller's fault. So if for some reason I don't get the refund, I'll just take it out of the case because the card I don't believe is damaged. And it's not a terribly expensive card. It's like $40. So it sucks. What's up, Roy? Dayo. It's not a Hulk Hogan card, buddy. It's pretty cool though. It's in one of these packages too. So that's what we're gonna open first. I don't know which one it's in, so it could be this one. I don't know. It's not in this one. This little old school action for you folks. 84 Donruss. Daryl Strawberry. This guy was cool to watch back in the day. He had a tell for when he was stealing bases. He stole a lot of bases. Let's see how many bases he stole. Well, that his first year he only stole 19, but he would shift his feet, dig his feet into the ground before he'd run, but only when he was stealing, when he was like legit stealing. So people found out his tell, and it was pretty entertaining. But yeah, he was a great player in the 80s. But that's just an iconic rookie card. It's not a high grade. What's up, Dr. Fell? What do we got here? Another Drew Brees to add to the collection. As you know, I'm a freak for Drew Brees rookie cards. If you don't know, I've been investing on these for the whole year. I've been grabbing them, and I have not actually seen this one. This is a mini, so it's a little bit smaller than a normal card. Like this is a normal card size. It's a little bit smaller. And it's a low serial number. So they only made 350 of them. It's 164 of 350. So that'll go in the personal collection until he retires or hits the Hall of Fame, and this reaches the big money. Big money. What's up, Dan? And if I didn't mention, we have an iconic error card, the one that's in that thumbnail. We got that one to show off too. That's got a fun story to it. I now know which card the wrestling card is. This one, because I know who sent it. So this should be a LeBron. If you're going to go with cards, go with the best. Get the GOATs. You want a Mac rookie card? Oh, I got good, fun, exciting news. Tonight, we're interviewing with an adoption agency for for a puppy. Shanna's been shopping for several months for the right puppy from an adoption agency, and we have a meeting tonight with them. So, because we really want something we want another puppy for Mac to be able to enjoy spending his young life with, because we have another puppy. She's 12. She's older. She's not a player. She doesn't like to skedaddle around the house. What's up, West? Like Mac does. So we're like, if we get another puppy, it's more work, but it's also awesome for the dogs. We got a LeBron Mosaic. This is from last year's Mosaic. It's a real hot product. It's a real nice product. I didn't pay too much for this card. $20. So $20 card. When he runs the championships, we'll go up. All right, let's get to the card that I want to show Deo, because he's a wrestling fan. Anybody else here like wrestling? Mac does have his handle on today. He's all handled up. Oh, he's kind of awake. He's just sitting there watching me open packages. I'll get him in a minute. All right, so this is the only one of these in the world. This is a promo. It's the proof card. So the back doesn't have anything on it. It's just a proof. But it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Jimmy Hart. And the real ones they autographed. So this is just the proof of what the real card would look like. And it's a 1 of 1, it says on the top there, at the very bottom, 1/1. So this is the prismatic black pre-production proof. So that's the only one of those in the world. Luke Dawg has it. It's pretty, huh? It's pretty sexy. That's a sexy card. That is awesome, huh, Deo? It's hecka slamming, as they say. I don't know who says that, but I've heard him say it's hecka slamming, you know? So then this is the stuff that I've already opened this week. Last week we went over everything that we got. Since last week, I had a good week on eBay as far as sales go. I only sold 2 cards, but they were both Jordans, and I got over 900 for both. One of them I think we were discussing last Friday that I had a few offers for, and I accepted a $900 offer. And then I had another one listed that was different, and I had it listed for like 1100, and I took 925. So I try to reinvest in other cards that I think have potential of exceeding the profits of the other cards. These cases, you have to get them graded that way. These ones in particular probably came, Leaf probably had them encased, because Leaf encases their own stuff sometimes, but it's from Beckett. And Beckett actually just raised their prices, I heard. So if you just send in a normal card like this to get graded, they're now charging $75 just to get them put in the case for cards under $50 value. So that's a big hit. It's gonna change the market as far as people sending in cards to get graded, unless they're higher end cards. So for instance, I got a few cards that I should send in, but I'm not going to pay that kind of price right now. So the stuff I got this week, start with like the lower end. I got 6 of these Otani rookies. And these are from, I believe they're from a retail set. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going off what the label says. It says retail, and it's card number 700. So I'm assuming that probably like a Target set or a Walmart set that was a complete set that they sold. The person just took all the Otanis out and had them graded. Because at one point, Otani was hot, and his stuff was going for, I think he was one of the highest selling cards in the last few years other than Mike Trout. Like his stuff was going for $50,000 a card. Now they're cheap because he got injured. He just wasn't a proven player. So that was fun. And we got one of the best pitchers of all time, rookie card. Randy Johnson. Strikeout king. Him and Nolan Ryan were beasts. And that's a high grade, 9.5. It's about as good as it gets. 10 obviously is better, but that's that card. And we got another LeBron. I just like the look of this card. I've got several of these Jam Masters from the Panini Mosaic. Jam Master LeBron J. And this one's just cool. Daniel Jones, if he has a good career, this should be a good card. This is from the National Convention, so it's a little more harder to get card, and this is the Gold Party version. But that's his rookie card. So hopefully if he has a killer career, this will be one of the higher valued cards. Another LeBron. I buy LeBron, I buy Jordan, I buy Drew Brees. This is one of his earlier cards. 2006 Topps Turkey Red. Turkey Red made cards back in the early 1900s or late 1800s, I can't remember. But they got some really cool, it has like a cool pattern to the, or a cool texture to the card, which you can't really tell on camera. Almost like a painting. It's a fun card. This is, I just found out this is the only one graded an 8. So this is a population 1, so I put a little sticker on it. It's the only one that's graded an 8. So you can go online and you go on Beckett and type in this number and do a search of how many are graded, and that kind of helps you with value. Like if there's 500 of these graded an 8, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but because it's the only one. I organize them by kind of by value, Dr. Fell. I have large briefcases that fit in a safe, and like one is all Jordan, one is like all eBay stuff, one is all investment. This is the biggest, highest grade you can get. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name, but I know he's popular. Giannis. It's a cool ass looking card. It's kind of got an artsy vibe to it. Splash. PSA 10. PSA is the best grading company. Gem Mint 10 is the best grade you can get. So that's as good as that card will get. I have Manute Bowles. He doesn't have any value, so I haven't really pulled any out, but I have some. I just have to search to find them. And then the GOAT, second year Tom Brady. So that's the second year of his football existence. Yeah, I have some Larry Bird. I have his rookie card with him and Magic on it. Thing went from, that's a fun story in itself. Thing went way up in value. I have no idea what it's worth now. This Tom Brady, though, is going to be worth a ton Sunday night. Sunday. Brady is the best quarterback of all time. This one's badass. So the way basketball cards work is there's a 3-year gap where like Jordan, Ewing, Olajuwon, Barkley, and some of those players where they started in 85 or 86, but they didn't make, there was no company that legitimately made cards except for the Star Company. So their rookie cards aren't considered their rookie card until it's a legitimate company. So Fleer made their first rookie card, or their rookie cards, because they were licensed. But before that, these were made. So this is pre-rookie of Patrick Ewing. And there's only 18 of them graded. And there's only 18 graded this high. There's only 71 total graded all time. It's a pretty rare card. Plus, most companies won't grade them because there were so many counterfeits in the day. So this company started doing them for a while, but it was so hard to keep up because it's so hard to tell between the counterfeits. What makes one player card more valuable than another? The grade, for one, and hold on, my screen froze over here. Rarity. So like the more rare, like this population 1, it's the only one, so I can ask whatever I want for it. Although there's higher grades, so people can just be like, I'll just go find a higher grade or a lower grade. This is the only 8 there is. So if anybody ever wants an 8, they have to get this one. So you can ask whatever you want. But I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. It wasn't like it was a huge dollar card. But that's why I grabbed it, because I think it will be a huge dollar card. I got a Kobe too, and it's coming this week. The same card, just Kobe. Yeah, I paid 14.5 delivered for the LeBron. How do you know it's a pop 1? Well, I can go on the I can show you here real quick. Let me unplug this, and hopefully this works real quick, guys. So I go into Beckett, and then right here is where I enter the number. So we'll enter this number right here, which is 0012. Looks like I already searched for it. 3266 or 5266. So this is this card. So it'll tell me it's the 2013 Panini Marquee LeBron James. It was graded December 29th, 2020. So someone just got it graded. They didn't show what the actual grades are for some reason on this one, but they showed a final grade of 8. There's basically, this is where all the numbers are. So in 8.0, there's just 1. There's none graded lower. There's 1 9 and 11 9.5s. So there's 13 total graded of that card. And this is the only one. So it's a pretty rare card in itself. The fact that there's only 13 graded makes it way more valuable than what I paid. Just because it's a unique card. Let's put you guys back real quick. There we go. And you can look stuff up on Beckett and PSA. That's kind of annoying. We got a Roger Maris, another Roger Maris. Last week we got a Roger Maris. That one was a 10. This one's a 9. It's pinstripe. Pretty sweet card. Game worn jersey piece. You can see the dirt in the jersey. Pretty good grade. A 9 ski. And this one I'm stoked about. I actually was so stoked that I waited 4 days for another auction to end that was a one grade higher than this one. And I ended up buying it. And I got it for cheaper than this lower grade one. Because I used to buy it now for this one. And this one's going to go way up. 1956 Brockton Blockbuster. Does anybody know who that is? Anybody know who the Brockton Blockbuster is? He went 50-0. It's Rocky Marciano. So for an old card, that's pretty high grade. But like I said last night, I got an 8. So that'll be on next week's show. We'll be showing that one off. Because it won't be here till midweek. But that's a real nice looking card. Who's my favorite baseball team? Well, I have to go with the Giants just because, I mean, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I worked for the Giants. So I have a connection with the ballpark and all that stuff. I was there 70, 80 hours a week for a season. So I kind of like the Giants. That's why I have so much Giants stuff. Like, I worked the All-Star game, and everything's backwards here. The All-Star game in 07. And I got all these, like, things. But I'm not a big baseball fan. I just like players and cards. This is the most iconic error card in history. I do like the Trailblazers. I work for them as well. This is the Billy Ripken fuckface card. You heard it right. The fuckface card. So his teammates thought it would be fun to write fuckface on the bottom of his bat barrel and not tell him about it, and have him pose. So the card was produced, and it says fuckface on the bottom of the bat. It's kind of hard to see. It's my thumbnail, so you can see it in the thumbnail. But yeah, it's just straight up says fuckface. So then the card was recalled. It was a big deal at the time. They did a few variations of fixes. They did a scribble. I think that might have been the first, where they just scribbled it and then reproduced it. They almost just like took a pen and scribbled on it and then reprinted a bunch and then distributed them. And then they did like a whiteout version. And then they did a black box version. And I think there might even be another version. But some of those are more rare than others. But the one that everybody wants is the fuck face. I am a scambaiter. I do a bunch of stuff, David. And then 2 ungraded cards that came. This one is not really a big deal. It's just a cool Danny Green, rookie. And the only reason I grabbed this is because I was watching a game and they're telling stats about this dude. And the stats blew me away, because this guy has a chance this year to get his 3rd championship ring for a 3rd year in a row with a different team each year. He's already got 3 championship rings with 3 different teams, but the last 2 years he's gotten one with the Cavs, and I think I can't think of their name right now, with Seth Curry, the Golden State. So I think he got, or not Cavs, the Lakers and Golden State. And this year he's with the Wizards, and they're like pretty damn good. I don't know who he's with this year. I was watching a game and they said if he wins this year with this team, who has a chance, he will be the first player ever to do it. And I was like, that's a pretty cool stat. I'm going to get that card. And then this is the biggest, coolest card I got this week for me. This is the only one in the world. Serial number 101. This is a Drew Brees autograph press plate. So it's a printing plate. This is the actual plate that was used to print the actual card that went into packs. So it says you have received an authentic printing plate. This is one of 4 actual printing plates used in the production of the card. So the way printing plates work, this is the black plate. There's 4 plates. There's a black, a magenta, a yellow, and a cyan. Those are the 4 colors that make up all the colors of the rainbow. So if you have those 4 colors, you can make all the colors. So they do 1 plate of each, and then it'll be in a line. It'll just stamp with this black one. It'll stamp with the cyan. It'll stamp with the whatever. Stamp with the whatever. And it's stamped so that it makes the card. And this is the actual card that it made. So it's the Drew Brees Hurdles card. But this is the printing plate one. So it's the plate that was used to make that card. Drew Brees. That's all we got, guys. That's this week in cards. And this is an on card. There's on card and there's stickers. People want the on cards because that means that the player touched it. The player held it in their hands. Block that light. So the stickers are clear stickers, like on this Danny Green. You can see that there's a sticker around it. You can see that square around it. They basically just send them a sheet of stickers with 100 stickers on it, and they just sign all the stickers, and then they send them back and they put it on there. Where this one is no sticker, so they actually had Drew Brees hold this card to sign it. So they're more valuable when they're on card autos. That's all I got, guys. As Cindy said, bye, Felicia. Have a good day, guys.